Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Zeke and welcome to another Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Now in this video we are going to be talking about the possibility of the four original staffs coming back to Black Ops 3 Zombies in the first DLC in the Zombies map, in the new Zombies map, their Eisendrache or the Iron Dragon. So there is a huge possibility, in my opinion, that the four staffs are going to come back. Now I'm going to talk about all the facts and all the little details that actually seem pretty legit to me and reasonable for the four staffs to come back. Now, first of all, I want to take you back to Shadows of Evil, where we have this little image on one of the walls in the Pack-a-Punch area where you can actually wall run on. So here's this image, and we can clearly see the four original characters holding or wielding the original four staffs. I keep saying original, it doesn't matter. The four staffs, and it seems pretty clear that this was a hint towards the castle map in the first DLC, and a lot of people actually talked about this. I think I made a video about this, I'm not quite sure, but as you can see, there's a knight right below them, and that was like one of the main hints that we could have a castle map in the first DLC. And also in the coding of the game there was a file named castle, and that's where actually it all came from. But here you can see the four original characters holding the four staffs. Now, if this image was kind of hint towards the first DLC map, their Eisendrache, then everything on it is definitely going to be a major hint towards the map and the abilities and anything that could be in the map. So the four staffs are really, in my opinion, possible that they could come back in this map. Now, the timelines do actually kind of fit together, so it wouldn't be kind of weird adding the four staffs into the map. Now, they should have kind of a backstory how they came from Origins into this map, but I think Treyarch will find a way, or already found a way, how to do that. Now, what I want to talk about as well is the possibility of the giant 1,000 feet robots being in their Eisendrache. So this is a frame shot from the trailer that we got for their Eisendrache, and we can clearly see that there is a giant robot lying on its front, and it seems that this robot was taken down recently because its head, or maybe you can call the eyes, are active. Now, my theory is around the map there are these four rocket launchers, and one of the launchers doesn't have a rocket, which makes us think that the rocket was launched basically, and it makes sense. You think, like, why does the castle have rocket launchers? Like, it clearly is that they're defending from someone, and they could have taken down one of these giant robots with one of the rockets. So that kind of makes sense. Now, we also have a giant robot's head on the giant map. That sound kind of weird, but we have a giant robot head on the giant map, which kind of actually is used to make an Easter egg, which then reveals us the fifth perk on the map. Not the fifth one, I believe it's the sixth one, yeah. But this just all makes sense. Now, why did I bring up the robot and the swords? Not the swords, the staffs. So what I want to say is that, do you remember the way you build the wind staff from Origins? You actually have to get into all the three of robots and collect a piece for the wind staff. Now, if the staffs are coming back to their Eisendrache, I'm pretty sure there would be a similar way for us to build them, which means we have to get a part for each staff in different location and then craft it at a certain point. But how can we craft the wind staff if the parts of the wind staff were in the robots? So it makes me think that if they're bringing back the staffs, then they should bring the robots back just so they can keep the wind staff the same. But I don't know. That's just my theory, guys. Let me know what you think. But I think that this would be very legitimate. Now, I think they will be considered as a wonder weapon if they will actually be back in their Eisendrache. just because being a special weapon is not, I don't think that's a possibility. Maybe we would have swords as a special weapon for every map, and I think in the theme of the castle map the sword would really fit in, but it's kind of the same thing as well. They're bringing back the sword. We had them in Shadows of Evil, and we have the Annihilator in the Giant, but I think having the swords as a general special weapon for every single map would be good, and make only the wonder weapons different in every single map. That would be awesome. But I think the robots coming back along with the staffs is a pretty legitimate idea and looks really legit to me. But hopefully guys, you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you all for watching guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Happy New Year to everyone. Peace out.